Thank you for being here. For roughly a year ago, I met with a coastal oil tanker ship owner. And he said to me, 30 years ago, the oil cost for shipping was 5% of the total shipping cost. Today it's 60%. And Entrans has a technology to save 5 to 60% of that fuel into savings. A hot water boiler in district heating systems, maybe not a very sexy application, but it's 400 of them in Sweden. And they produce only heat, but they do need peak heat sources, expensive ones, during winter time. They also buy expensive electricity with full tax for their maintenance and operation. And the increasing demand for cooling from customers is imminent. What we do, we can produce electricity for 20 euro per kilowatt hour and to make that plant and system self-sufficient. During winter time, we basically reduce the peak heat to nothing, saving a lot of oil and fossil savings, and you get a chiller for free. So how is this possible? We combine all the components used in an ordinary heat pump or chiller and make them work in various ways. So we have the same cost structure for the products as an ordinary industrial chiller or heat pump. We have patented to reuse all components in three different ways. And we've proven that in 2 demonstrators over 2 years. And the team has founded companies with a current total turnover of, I think it's 30 million euro. And the average experience in the team is 15 years in power and energy, and also experience in shipping. We right now have 80 million kroner out on quotes, primarily in the energy sectors. And we have the first order for reference application in hot water boiler that we are now implementing. So we are now going from low value to high value, we hope, but we need some help with the financing to grow the company.
Are you producing an end customer product, or are you going to integrate your technology into an OEM application?
It's a standalone product like a heat pump. So we use standard components and assembly them, and we sell them as on a skid as a product, and they are to be installed and commissioned. But we do the commissioning, at least in the beginning. And it's a non-disruptive installation, so it will not affect the current system. That's the main target application that we are targeting right now. But of course we could.
A question with regards to your benefits. You're saying that in the shipping business you save between 5 and 60%.
Yeah.
Which one is it? And clearly it matters a lot because there must be a threshold from which on it's sensible to invest in your system.
It's a good
5% won't work well.
So it depends on the application. So the overall fuel consumption, for example, in oil tanker can be reduced by roughly 10%. And 5 to 10% of those are related to propulsion, where we use the waste heat from the engines. Another very expensive way of warming up the cargo, which need to be up to 150 degrees, just to be able to load and unload, we can reduce that application by 60%. So offload the warming by 60%. So that's why 5 to 6 depending on application, which is kind of huge.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.